Hey guys, and welcome back to week 29 in our Road to Max series. I am starting off this week with some quests. I've decided we need to get access to Menaphos. So I've just been working on the Stolen Hearts quest, because I think I've got 3 to do before I can get to Menaphos. So we're just at the end of this now, working our way through, like, you know, skipping through the cutscenes and the chats and stuff. And then we can move on to the next quest, because the next focus I'm going to be doing is a bit of wood cutting, and then carrying on with a bit more fishing. But I want to do something different. I want to get into Menaphos and be able to do them there. Plus, I can start working on my reputation then at the same time, because I'm going to need to get that up for questing anyway. So I'm just finishing off the quest here, and then we can move on to the next one, which is, I think, Diamond in the Rough. But leveling is going a little bit slower lately, just because it takes longer to get the XP now, especially the levels I've been focusing on at the minute. And it's just becoming a bit of a grind at the minute, and it doesn't really help that I've not been feeling very well lately. So that quest is done now. We've got all our rewards there. Okay, and then we got some reward lamps. I don't think they give much XP anyway, so we'll use them in a sec, and then I'll go get what we need for Diamond in the Rough. So I'm almost completing Diamond in the Rough. Next, it's not too difficult really, and I think I've got to move on to Jack of Spades next. Now I don't actually have to complete Jack of Spades to get access to Menaphos, but I don't like having quests kind of half done, so I'm just going to complete that, and then we've got access to Menaphos and we can start doing things in there. So I'm going to be, like I said before, woodcutting and fishing mostly, and then I'm going to join the Soul Obby friend chats, so I can do that at the same time. Keep an eye out for scarabs. That'll get our Slayer up a little bit at the same time. And what else? Yeah, reputation mainly. So that and the Soul Obelisks are what I need to be doing to get that up, because the hardest part to start with is going to be banking. So there's not really going to be an option for banking, because I won't have access to any of the deposit boxes, so it's just going to be dropping everything. So I think if I can get straight into Soul Obby and get at least one of the districts, get a deposit box unlocked, then that'll make it a lot easier. So time for the Jack of Spades quest. So now Jack of Spades is complete and we have access to Menaphos. I just went and did a little bit of testing down at the fishing area. And now I thought I'd do the lodestone, and it just popped up a minute ago that there is a soul obelisk appeared up in the merchant district, I think it said. So I'm just going to run up and grab some food, and yeah, we can see it up there in the north side, and then we can get some reputation up, because that makes it a lot better doing the fishing. So I've got my faction set to the ports district at the minute. Where is my food? There. Because I'm focusing on fishing, and then once I've got that up a little bit, then I'm going to switch to wood cutting. So I think that's the Imperial district, so I'll need to get that up a bit as well. So I'm just going to jump between fishing, scarabs and the soul obelisks at the minute to try and get my reputation up as well as leveling up. Plus gives us a little bit of runecrafting XP as well. So can't really complain at that if it means I don't have to go do rune crafting. I'm tempted to go do a bit of what's the thing underneath in the shifting tombs, that's the one. I was tempted to go do a little bit of that as well at some point, but I'm not quite sure. So I've just been sticking to the AFK skills at the minute, which has been useful while I've been sick, because I've not really had a lot of energy to do anything. I didn't really want to focus, so getting the AFK skills up has been really useful in that. But on another note, that my sickness over the past few weeks turned out wasn't a bug after all, was a baby. So that was a bit of a surprise. So there's number 3 on the way. So that now also gives us another deadline. So my ideal goal of maxing this, I want to try and get it done before New Year. If that's not possible, I think then I'll try and go on week 52, which I think was February. So if we can get max from 0 to max in a year would be great. But 100% definite, if that doesn't happen, it needs to be done by May, because then I'm going to be a little bit busy. So yeah, that's how things are. So I'm just going to keep grinding. The most difficult part is getting through these really slow, grindy skills. I'm just going to be focusing a lot on, like, when I'm doing other things, or like if I'm out, I can use my phone and stuff like that. But for now, we're going to get our reputation up, sit here and chill at the solar obelisk and just get injured for a little bit. I've been squishing scarabs again, which is great, the amount of XP I get. It's like 2,000, almost 2,000 Slayer XP. Well, it was over 2,000. Obviously, the more you do, the less XP you get per squish. But it's like 5 minutes of squishing these is just like doing a full Slayer task. Actually, it's more than a Slayer task, because the Slayer tasks I get are awful at the minute. So this just gives me another way to level up Slayer without actually having to go do Slayer. It makes me wonder how many people do this to get 99 Slayer and nothing else. It's kind of a good idea. So there we have 85 fishing. That didn't actually take as long as I expected. I was using porters to start with, but then I realised that the fish that was banking is less money than the porters cost, so I just deposited them instead. So let's open all these and get rid of all this junk, and then we can move on to the next one. So I think I am going to switch over to woodcutting now. We still need to get that up to 85. We've got a little bit of smithing, a little bit of mining to do. There's kind of a little bit of everything. So I think I might do a little bit of woodcutting now, and then we're going to have to do some rune crafting this week as well. So hopefully we can get rune crafting like to a decent level without having to do too much work. But I've got a feeling I might have to spend a couple of days in there to get that one up. But there we go. For now, as you can see, 85 fishing. So we need 4 more woodcutting levels. We still need 3 more rune crafting levels. That didn't even level our invention up, which is annoying. And just a couple of other things. We're not actually that far from getting everything above 85. So, time to go and get my hatchet and head up and cut some acacia trees. So we got our level up by 1, our woodcutting level up by 1, and updates just hit, and we've got the new distraction and diversion for making the effigies. And I thought, if I'm woodcutting and some of the effigies can be used for woodcutting, it might be useful to go do it now. So there's a little mini quest that needs doing. I'm pretty sure this is probably just a tutorial. That's usually how it works. But we need to head up to where we did the Desperate Measures quest after we've talked to these guys down here. And then we can just kind of learn what to do when we get up there. So I'm just gonna quickly run through this, and then we can go up and see what this distraction and diversion is all about. So I was right. The mini quest was basically just talk to some people and then come up here and do the tutorial, then you were done. So this, it seems a bit strange. You get 5 minutes gathering time per month, but I'm not quite sure how it works. I'm not sure if like I have to make them within that 5 minutes, or the 5 minutes is just the gathering. I'm a bit unsure. I'll have to do some testing. But I started by gathering stuff without starting the timer. I didn't realise you could do that, so I don't really know what that's for. But unfortunately, the only thing I have a high enough level for is crafting, so that means we can only make 1 type. We also need 85 invention or 85 rune crafting, or I think the last one was smithing, which is all 3 of the skills that we still haven't yet got to 85. So it's not too bad. I'm just focusing on the the crafting stuff. But according to the wiki, the crafting ones, once we've made them, we can use wood cutting to fill them, which since I'm going to be doing wood cutting at some point, then that's perfectly fine with me. That's not too bad. So I'm going to chill out here for the last 3 minutes and see how many we can get made. You need 20 of these resources I'm gathering, which seems to take a really long time. You need 20 per, so if I'm lucky, I might be able to make these 4 I've got, but I don't know how it works. So I just seen these things on the floor. I didn't realise I could pick them up, but that gives me extra resources, so that does make it a little bit faster. So it shouldn't actually be too hard to get what I need. Some of these I think are the other materials for the effigies I haven't got the level for yet, so I don't really know what to do with them. But they're all over the place, and I don't actually have to. Oops, never mind. I was going to say, I don't actually have to stop what I'm doing to go collect them. I can just kind of collect them from across the room. It doesn't stop you from gathering, so that makes it a little bit easier. So hopefully we've still got a bit over 1.5 minutes, so hopefully we may be able to do these 4 and then get enough to get another couple, 1 or 2 as well, with these on the floor. It doesn't actually tell me what they're for, but we'll see. They kind of match the colours of the other nodes around the room, so yeah, I'm guessing that's like rune crafting and invention and smithing and stuff. So we've got 5 seconds left. Let's see if I can get. I've got more resources than. Will it let me do it? I've got more resources than effigies I can make. No, it stops. Oh well, never mind. I don't know. Maybe we can keep them for next week. I don't know if you can bank them or anything, or if they'll disappear. But we managed to get 8 out of those 4 cases. So each of those cases you get from the centre, I got 2 effigies from. So, and I can fill these with fishing, cooking, mining, or wood cutting. And we still need to get all of them. Well, fishing we've got to 85 now, but cooking, mining, and wood cutting we still need to get up to 85. So that'll just give us a little bit extra XP. But let's just take these out and we'll go bank them, and then my next skill I'm going to be focusing on is rune crafting. So I'm going to be spending a couple of days rune crafting. It's probably going to be the rest of this week actually, since it's Monday now and we finish on Wednesday. I am expecting rune crafting to take quite a while, because we all know how slow it is in the rune span, especially as I can't access all the areas yet. So I'm going to go up there and chill out in the rune span for a few days. So in the rune span, chilling out, we've got started now, and as soon as I get here, there's a rune sphere that was on the last one. It was on air runes, so obviously it was, gone before I found it, unfortunately. So it's going to be, I think there's rune spheres like every 2 hours, and I can only do 1 a day. So I think that's going to be a big chunk of XP. I need to make sure I'm doing the rune spheres every day. That'll make it a little bit easier. But I'm going to try and head up to the island over here. Not this one. This one jumping to just the one to the east. Across here. Because it has 2 small islands, and apparently at my level this is kind of the best one. I can access the 2 smaller islands, which quite regularly give nodes for the death and blood runes. I can't do all of them yet, but that's useful. Plus they've got death and blood S-wraiths on here, and they quite regularly spawn the nodes for nature runes and stuff like that. So I think this is the best area for now. So I'm just going to have to hang around here until I can go, until I'm 85. Because I don't think I should be moving from here until I can do soul runes, which is level 90. So it's going to be a long time standing at this spot. I really should. Oh, that's 83 for them. 1 more level for that. So I really should kind of use my Wicked Hood and do like, a daily run of normal runes as well. That might boost it a little bit, but rune span's just so much easier and it takes no energy. So we've been grinding for about 1.5 days now, and there we have level 84 rune crafting. We have one more level to go, which I'm not going to have time for today because it's getting late, and tomorrow is the start of the next week. So I did have to leave, so I haven't got as many runes as I hoped I would have like built up, but we're going to keep going. I did manage to get a rune sphere earlier today, but yesterday was very unlucky. But we are done for today, so I think next week we're going to have to start off with getting 85 rune crafting. So that is all I've got time for this week, guys. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next week.